morning, good morning. Today is Sunday, January 19th, 2025. It's amazing. January is just slipping through our fingers already. Where did the time go? So lots of exciting things. I think you saw, if you saw my channel just last night, I hit 1,500 subscribers, which is so awesome. If you are one of those, thank you so much. And if you are not one of those, but you like my content, consider subscribing. That would be fun to have you join up and enjoy more of my content. I post DIY tutorials. I post music that my band has done. I post these fun live streams doing the puzzles in the morning. It's just a blast. We have lots of fun. If you're interested in like retro gaming, I also have my gaming channel, Kirkman Gaming, which you can see on my channel page. If you scroll through that, you'll see the recommended ones, and one of them is Kirkman Gaming, where I play Super Nintendo. I play just all the old games I used to play as a kid. Just old things that give you good memories. It's nostalgic and wholesome. It's really great. Morning, Callie. Are you just always on? You're just always on watching? Oh, that's great. Well, welcome. Welcome. All right. So let's do our connections. Create 4 groups of 4. Sun, pool, action, aquarium, claim, geometry, bluff, suit, cape, pursue, Tampa Bay, kitty, plane, case, pot, and basin. Okay, so off the cuff, I saw different things that you can fill with water. A pool, an aquarium, a basin, and the Tampa Bay. And what? And a pot? Suppose you can fill a pot with water. Should we see if that's one of them? No. Not even close either. Okay. It's not even one away. All right, so maybe that is a red herring. Who knows? I did also see a cape, a suit, I don't know. I was thinking like things action heroes wear. Superhero would wear a cape and a suit. Action. I don't know. Sun. So a kitty is like the pot that you would win. A pool. Okay, a pool. And a purse. A purse. That's like winnings. A fund. There you go, a fund. Suit, action. A plane, a basin, a bluff. Oh, and a cape. These are like, what do you call it? Like map terms. Okay, landforms, great. And then one of these should be really easy, and one of them should be hard, and I missed apparently both of them so far. To state your claim, state your case, a suit or an action against. Okay, court filing. Yeah, that's what it sounded like. A motion, court motions. And then how are these things related? Geometry, sun. Tampa Bay Aquarium. Buccaneers. But why geometry? They have rays. Oh. Okay. All right. The team, Tampa Bay. Sun has rays. Geometry rays. And the aquarium stingrays. That one was a stretch. That was different types of rays. So, we did okay. We did all right on that one. Fund is a kitty, a pool, a pot, or a purse. Landforms you might see on a map. Geography might be a basin, a bluff, a cape, or a plane. Court filings sound like action, case, claim, and suit. And then this one was a stretch for me. They all have rays. Aquarium has a stingray. Geometry has, the directional ray. The sun, beams of photons are going to be rays. And then the Tampa Bay Rays. Awesome. Purple was the first Oh, great. Purple was your first category. It didn't even dawn on me. Didn't even come to me. It's funny how some things, my daughter will do these puzzles too, maybe after I do mine or sometimes before I do mine, and she'll watch and we'll talk about it and she'll go, I can't believe you didn't get that one. I was staring at it for 10 minutes and I didn't get it and she got it immediately. Everyone sees the puzzle in a different way. All right, let's go to the mini. Okay, with 9 across, Dick, who starred in a Coldplay music video released on his 99th birthday. I know this one. Okay, so this is Dick Van, and then down here 9 is related to it, and I think it's D-Y. Whoa, it doubled. Y-K-E. I don't know why my keyboard. I have this one specific laptop that has always had a problem with doubling keys. I should take it in to get looked at. Because every time I type like an A or an S, it's only up there in that corner. A, S, or D. It doubles letters. Stinks for gaming too, because doubling, you're trying to get exact movements and it moves things around. It doesn't work. It doesn't do that when I have a keyboard plugged in. So I think it's just physically something about the keyboard itself. Turn away as one's gaze. You will look away. Avert. A-V-E-R-T. Avert. That's what I think. That's not my final answer, but it might be. Who knows? It is vowel, consonant, vowel, which is opposite of the consonant, vowel, consonant at the beginning. So maybe. Seattle's Space Needle, for example, is a tower. Gotcha. How about I see. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I got it in 2 minutes. I got it in 1 minute and 47 seconds. Oh, that's so funny. I haven't even looked at the down ones yet. Okay, here. Let's start from the top, I guess. We'll review our answers like we always do. With 9 across, Dick Van Dyke, who starred in Coldplay's music video released on his 99th birthday in December 2024. That's cool. That's really neat. Next one, to turn away as one's gaze, to avert your eyes. Seattle's Space Needle, for example, is a tower. Ah, gotcha. I see. There's never an indication that it's 2 words, but sometimes the phrases happen to be 2 words with no space. Dick Van Dyke. Okay, now we haven't even gotten to these yet. Didn't even see these. Okay, a tank in a factory might be a vat. Steer clear of, to avoid. I know, yeah, it's totally time for me to get a new keyboard. If it's going to double letters like I have, that's a problem. Avoid, to steer clear of. Filled with the latest gossip is newsy. Okay, sure, I wouldn't have gotten that one. Newsy. I would have thought maybe nosy. Smell terrible. Reek. If it smells terrible, it reeks. Stereotypically simple role in a school play, to be like the tree. That's great. My daughter is in performances like that, and they'll, when she comes back from auditions, I kind of razz her. I'm like, well, did you get tree number 3? And she's great. She gets, star leading roles. It's really funny. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so that was the mini. And we're going to switch over just like this, and let's play the Wordle. So you guys know my strategy is to not have a strategy, right? It's just to sort of come up with a word and deal with the consequences. And then I like to think of a non-intersecting word that doesn't have any of those letters, and then maybe even a third one, and then I start guessing letters. So hopefully by then I have some of the letters. How about we'll start with that word that was in the mini, avoid. And I should have avoided it because there's only the O. So now if I say, let's see, what letters are left? S. Oh, I could do that. S-T-Y-L-E. No help? Oh, I got the E. Okay. We already used the Y. How about, I'm trying to think of one more non-intersecting word for this that will not use any of those letters. There is an E. I could say prune. Prunk. It's not a word. Harunk. Brunk. Oh, that is actually a word. Crunk. Which gives us the R only. Man. And the E is not at the end. The R is not in the second position. So, you know, if we said a word like prow, like prowess, then that wouldn't work because the R is not in the second, nor is the it doesn't work in any way, the O or the E. So what if it's an R word? Then we could end up with R O, like W-E-R, rower, or roper, robber. No, that's two B's. Rober, Mark Rober. I don't know. Let's try it. Let's see. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Oh my gosh. That could have been a couple of different words. Okay, so first off, I thought, no, there's the words that I did think of had an R in the second letter. It was like, what was it? Prow? Like prowess. And then I thought, okay, what if it's in the second letter, or the first letter, R? And then I thought, okay, maybe I was going to try an O, R-O words. And then if R-O didn't work, then maybe R-E. Because there's not really like R consonant. I don't know. Then no R consonant go together. And then so what was left was R-O. And then I thought it was R-O blank E-R. Could be R-O Romer. Roger, I guess. Roper. Is that how you spell roper? I think it would be. Just with a P instead. So if it wasn't rower, it would be, maybe I'd try roper. But hot dog, look at that. We got it on the fourth guess today. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, no way. Callie just wrote in and said, did you know I failed today's Wordle? I'm sorry to hear that. But also the Wordle bot failed today too. So anyone who won today beat the game's AI. I guess that's a win in my book if I can beat the AI that's literally programmed to play this game that has a whole dictionary stuffed in its brain. That's great. You know, you win some, you lose some. I was talking about this with my mom yesterday. She was like, well, we were talking about like Letterboxd. I was explaining how to play Letterboxd. And I said, you know, you match up the letters, and it's like a connect the dots for letters, and you can't do two letters next to each other. And she said, so how do you win? Like, is there only one way to win? You know, the gears were turning, and she said, is there only one way to win? I said, that's the cool part about it. There are like hundreds of ways you could win this puzzle, but you're still racking your brain trying to figure out how. It's just really fun. And the Wordle, you know, there is only one word, but the way you start to figure it out, there's, you know, multitudes of different ways that you could start the puzzle. So that's awesome. Oh, cool. Well, I'm sorry you didn't get the Wordle today, and I'm sorry, AI bot, that you didn't get the Wordle either. But it was pretty fun that I did. That was cool. I got it in 4. I even got it in 4. I wonder, maybe we should go back and see what the Wordle bot said about it, because I rarely click that. I don't know. I just don't think to click the Wordle bot or the connections bot about how we did in the puzzle. Okay. So today's theme is I get the message. I get the message. Showing a little bit of my background here. Hold on. Is that better? No, that's even worse. Just scoot over a little bit. There we go. Just scoot over. I get the message. So things about messages, maybe things about texting, different ways of communicating, like dots and dashes, or... Actually, I feel like I see the word dot. But dot is only 3 letters, and they don't do 3-letter words. I see the word pram. There's 8 words. So if there are 8 words, then that means there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a spangram. So they are little smaller words, so they've got to fit in this box here. I like looking at corners first. So I see like bets. Okay, I get the message. I was thinking like texting. So like it's like send. There's not an N over there. There's 2 R's. I see ER. How about a DER word? R. Like a message can be on red. Reads. I'm going to keep looking. I am eligible for a hint, but I'm not going to use the hint yet. How about like snooze? Maybe it's the wrong one. S-N-O-O-Z-E. This one. No. All right. We already guessed it, and it wasn't right. I liked my idea of dots and dashes for messages, sending messages through Morse code. I actually did a family test one time. You know, the family DNA, not DNA, but like the family line test, and you can see who you're related to. And I was related to Samuel B. Morse, who invented Morse code. Also related to, I think, Walt Disney, just famous people. It's pretty cool. Tased. You get the message if you're tased. Stars. So how are messages sent? How about like signal? You could send like smoke signals. I think Signal is an app too. Ooh. Salt. Man, once I can pin down the hint, it's not that hard. I get the message. Is there a TT? Maybe just like a letter? Maybe you get a message as a letter or a postcard. Day. I'm just trying to put these letters together. Like I see an X, like an text. But I don't see an E next to those. Here's TE, but it's way over there. Okay, the X is so like... You know, like some of those letters just don't fully make sense. You're like, where does this fit in? M-L-N. But where does the X come in? The only consonants around are the OX, Mox, Knox, Biznox. Or A. I get the message. Like a saxophone. Saxophone. I don't know. We're going to have to use the hint. Okay. Sent. Okay. Okay, so that makes me think of words like reply or reply all. Forward. Oh, is there a W? Where's forward? I don't see a W, so forward maybe is not in. I don't even see the F. Oh, here's an F. Oh, wait. I see email. Email. Is that the spangram? Email. Whoa. Not with an H. Email. Mail. I get the message. Sent. Received. I don't even see a C in the puzzle for received. Oh, yeah, good call, actually. Inbox. Oh, I did not see that. Mari, thank you. Yeah, that's great. Inbox. How about like drafts? Hey, okay. So what are other email buttons? Ugh, send. Like discard. You can write an email and then discard it. delete. Like contacts. Okay, I get the message. So if this is all about email messages, then it would be inbox, sent, drafts. Oh, maybe spam. Oh, wait. Maybe spam. Spam. Yeah, okay. Spam. What about, what are other like folders? There's like your outbox, but I don't think that's there. I thought it was like just buttons, like reply all. Or like unread. Is it unread? I don't even see a U. Email. This has got to be part of the spangram. Email. Oh, there's one. Here. Trash. Email. Lab. Lens. Email. Laud. I was going to say like lists or something. Okay, so if this cuts it up, then there's got to be one here. Oh, maybe starred. Okay. Email lab. Oh, lab label. Maybe it's label. Email label. There we go. Email label. How about snoozed? Okay, there we go. That one took me a sec. Email labels. Yeah, we're getting it. We're getting it figured out. Mari, thanks for the heads up on inbox. That was a great one. There are some times that I'm like, no, I don't want to hear anybody's help. I don't want anybody's help at all. Like the Wordle, I will like, even if I see it bounce in my peripheral vision, I'm like, no. I want to figure this out myself. But that is not the case here. I needed help. In fact, at the beginning, I needed to hear their hint. I tried a bunch of words. I couldn't figure it out. And then the word sent came out. And I'm like, yeah, sent message. That could be a sent letter. That could be, I didn't think email specifically. And then we were looking around. And then Mari gave me the idea of inbox. There's inbox. So sent, inbox. And then we saw, what did we see next? Not starred. Oh, I saw spam. I said, okay, if there's an inbox, and then there must be like a spam folder. So I'm thinking like email folders. No, they're email labels, but close enough. And then I saw trash. Throw it in the trash. And a draft. Actually, I think I saw draft before spam. You read an email, you draft an email, so you send it in the drafts. Spam. What else came out next? I think I saw snoozed at the very, very end. And starred. And I did see the word email here. I saw email. I'm like, what? Email lab? That doesn't make any sense. And then I tried email label, and it did work. Starred. That's great. Okay. So yesterday I was kind of beating myself up trying to figure out the letterboxed. Hopefully today it's not that hard. Sometimes it's a little more tricky than others. So, oh no, we have to do this in 4 words. Hopefully they're easy words. If they're easy letters, that'll be better. E-R. I could do TER words. MO. I think we'll be okay. I feel like there are a lot of words that will span across like this, so it's not going to be too bad. Maybe it's not going to be too bad today. I'm psyching myself out. That's what's happening. I'm psyching myself out. Okay. So let's familiarize ourselves with the puzzle. We got T, E, N on one side, D, C, and O on the other side, L, M, R, and then on this side, I and P and B. So I can't make an TE words or EN words. I can't make DO. Some of these are okay. Like M and R, you're probably not going to put these consonants together a whole lot. Of course, as soon as I say that, I start thinking of words that start with that, like snarl or something. Sometimes it's helpful to think of what's not there. There's no S in this puzzle. There's no G, even though there's an I and an N, so I can't do an ING word. I can't do like an NE word or a TE word. That will probably bite me in the butt because I'm going to think of words that start with those or end with those. Let's see. And then what are the challenging letters? Luckily, I don't see a Z or an X or Q or something. A couple of puzzles ago, there was one that was a Q and an X in the same puzzle. I'm like, really? How about... There's no A either. Look at that. There's no A. So I was going to say like primate, but I can't. And then here's the TE. I can't do that either. I can just say prime. Prime. Oh, I can't do EN. I was going to say... E... Electric. Sadly, that didn't get rid of a lot of letters, though. It got rid of a couple letters, but not as many as I'd like, because I have only 2 words left. It's a cinder. That's a good word. And then... Oh, I just need the O and the B. Oh, R-O-B, Rob. Easy. Congratulations, you solved it within the 4 words. Sometimes it's like, oh, you have 6 words to do this, but they're really challenging letters to work with, and then sometimes it's like, you have to do this in 4 words, and it's a real stretch, but you have pretty easy letters to work with, and I got lucky here. Starting off with prime, which led us to the E, and the E we still needed like the L and the C. We did actually get rid of a couple of letters in that one, so it was good that we used it. I like that you can double letters. Imagine if you couldn't, say the letter R more than once or something. That would be bad. I think we did good there. We did good. All right. So let's see. We may have just crashed the whole system. Let's find out. We're getting all the data. It's coming in. Okay. All right. Let's start at the top. Sometimes I look over at my laptop and it's just like floundering. I'm like, okay, well, that's too bad. All right. Let's start at just kind of admiring our puzzles. The connections puzzle. We'll admire our puzzle today. So the yellow category I got first. A kitty, a pool, a pot, and a purse. It always helps to come up with words, different meanings. Like kitty. I was like, why? Like Hello Kitty? What? And then I thought of, maybe kitty like a fund. Like the purse that you win at the end of something. And pool, pot, and purse. And then I thought of different landforms, right? I thought of basin and bluff and cape and plain. At first, I thought, the very first thing I thought of, I fell into kind of a red herring, I guess. I saw aquarium and what else? A purse and a pool and a pot. And I was like, okay, well, I suppose, or a pool and a pot. And what was the fourth one? I don't know. In the Tampa Bay, I don't know. Like you could like put water in something. I don't know. A basin. That's what I thought. I was like, oh, you could put water in a basin, and those four together ended up being kind of a red herring. So landforms. That's a basin, a bluff, a cape, and a plain. Court filing. That should have technically been the simplest one. Court filings. I got the action, case, claim, and suit. Court motions. They have raised. This was a stretch. And then, Callie said she got it first. So who knows? Sometimes, things just stand out. And sometimes it's real obvious. And sometimes you sit there staring at it for 10 minutes. They have rays. The aquarium would have a stingray. Geometry has a mathematical ray. The sun has rays. Tampa Bay. Is that their football team or their basketball team or something? I don't know. Even though I broadcast sports on a weekly basis, I could not tell you a single thing about professional sports. About teams or anything. All right, let's do the mini. Okay, here we are. Let's go over our answers. All right, with 9 across, Dick, who started in a Coldplay music video released on his 99th birthday in December of 2024. That was Dick Van Dyke. So we got 1 across and 9 across. To turn away as one's gaze is to avert. Avert your eyes. Seattle's Space Needle, like the space, it's a tower, there's a tower, Eiffel Tower, so many different towers. Ah, gotcha. I see. And Dick Van Dyke again. Tank in a factory, sounds like a vat. Steer clear of, to avoid. Filled with the latest gossip is newsy. I didn't even get to the down puzzle. I did all of the across ones, and then it said, great job, you did it. And I didn't even get to see the down ones yet. I bet I would have guessed nosy. Nosy. To smell terrible. See the asterisks saying emphasis. To smell terrible is to reek. Like a dog do or something. Stereotypical simple role in a school play. You might be the tree or a cow or something. Great. Oh, I forgot. We were going to go check out the bot, see what the bot said. Did you beat the bot? Right here, let's go into this. Okay, so we'll go to the puzzle itself, and then we'll see what the bot said. So from the mini crossword, I came up with the word avoid, but that only gave us the O. And then we tried the word style with the E at the end. That's helpful. And it also, it's helpful to see what you don't have too. There's only 26 letters, and so there's got to be some that, you have to get thrown away. So we know that, those letters are not part of it. And then I'm trying to think of non-intersecting words, and I thought of crunk. That's a funny word. Crunk. Which gave us the R, but it's not at the second letter. And then every word then after I could think of only had blank R, right? It was GR or CR or whatever. I was like, okay, it's got to be, maybe it's an R word. So if the R isn't here, the R, it's got to be R vowel maybe. So RE, maybe likely RO. And I knew that there was no E at the end, right? So R blank, maybe RO blank, E. And then sometimes they double, not always. It's not a rule they can't double. Sometimes they do double. And this time I tried rower, and I could have tried roper, or I don't know, maybe something that didn't have an R at the end, but it happened to be that. Cool. I wonder, Oh, not the archives. I don't want to go to the archives. Show me. Here we go. Did we beat the bot? Let's see if we beat the bot. Your daily personalized. No thanks. Oh, it's not going to let me see the bot. I don't have a subscription. So maybe that's not. Yeah, it's wanting me to pay for the bot. Well, thanks for the offer, but I don't think I will. But it sounds like maybe the connections bot didn't get it. So, oh, we chuffed the bucket. Look at that. I am in a totally different thing. There we go. We'll leave it on this. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Did you beat the bot? Funny. Okay, awesome. Well, this was some good puzzles today. Really good. Stretching your brain, getting you to think in a new, different way. I appreciate the time that you guys have spent, chatting and helping me sometimes because I'm, really needing the help. Yeah, anyway, that was cool. That was very fun. My challenge for you today is to look up an animal that you've always wondered about. Like, for example, here's spelling bee. I've always wondered about a bee. Why do they really, like, when they sting, do they actually lose their tail, their stinger, and do they die afterwards? Research something like that about an animal. Why do dogs have a tickle spot? Sometimes when they start, scratching on the side, why does that happen? So look up something like that. And if you find something cool when I'm on next time, I would love for you to put it in the chat and teach me about it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, you guys are awesome. I'll catch you on the next one. See you later.